a shed update, but this update is for the fixing of the Battlestar Atlantis. And first things first, I don't know if I showed everyone, but many years ago, roughly the year 2007, Charles Adams came out with a Nova class blueprints, and these are exquisite. And these are basically half-scale plans. So if you wanted to scratch build one using the right off the sheet here, it would actually be about 3 feet long, and all you got to do is double it, and you can have a 6-foot Battlestar. But anyway, I wanted to show the blueprints. These are just exquisite. I can't remember what I paid for them. That was the old starshipbuilder.com website, but it shows just excellent drawings of it. Shows the actual frame for the ship. I used 2x4. I basically did a 2x4 this way, 2x4 that way, basically, and then I cut out the another 2x4 and screwed it together, and it's very sturdy and durable on mine. That way I didn't have to do the pipe frame and go weld it and all that stuff. So because I am not a welder, my welds wouldn't hold, but the wood frame worked just as well. But anyway, just a great blueprint. And your top view shows you how the mounting points where the frame should go. There's the bottom, shows you the coffin, sides of the coffin. And he also broke it down to like a paper model. So if you wanted to draw it out, you could actually cut it out and make a gigantic paper model of a Nova class Battlestar. But anyway, I wanted to show everyone that. I thought that was, it's one of those kind of unsung collectibles that, you know, to have with the Battlestar stuff inside the Ark. Almost like, you know, papyrus. Anyway, I wanted to show everyone that. So on the Battlestar Atlantis, I renamed it. Everyone knows pretty much why I used the Atlantis, but I did the exact like they did in the actual show. I took a plate, a piece of styrene. It's a little bigger than it should be because it's doubled up, but that'll work because it'll be hanging, and it is just fine the way it is. Painted it, put some basically sticker letters on it, and then took a pencil and redid the Aztec pattern paneling on it, and that's it on that. So you know, if I ever pass away and someone ever gets this, so if that actually pops off, they'll be like, hey, it says Galactica under here. But that'll probably be a funny story down the line. But anyway, I did it on both sides, so we are good to go. We now have the Battlestar Atlantis. So I've been taking super glue and accelerator, and I fixed the basically the neck here. One thing to keep the weight down on the Battlestar itself is I used a foam board, which I screwed into the wooden frame, and then basically skinned it with styrene. That's what I did on that. So the and I used liquid nails, and it has a tendency to, it holds, but also over time it wants to you know, separate or break apart, but that's expected. So took some super glue, fixed the neck here. You can see where it's a little wet from the super glue. I'm going to probably bring out my airbrush out here with my portable air compressor and probably do some little paneling, shading and everything, just to hide a few things, just to make it just a tad bit different. But anyway, I went back in and glued down the some things that were loose. There's some things that I can't find. Basically, little top of the turret that goes here. I can't remember. It's like a little circle piece, but it's no big deal. I have no idea where that goes, but we'll find a home for it. I'm basically down to 3 little pieces. These actually go on the bottom, so probably the next video later on, I'll after I get the top here done, I'll flip it, glue them parts on, glue anything that's loose, and then I'll flip it back over and start and do a little bit of painting. But I got some parts that were glued there. I got some loose parts here that needed to be glued down, and I just re-secured them. Same way throughout here. There's actually some little wire that's on either side. It's actually not on it. It probably fell off. I'm not going to probably put the little wire down. It's just not really that life, you know, consuming there. Like right there, you can see where the glue stain is. I'll probably just leave it off, or if I do find a piece of rod or something, I'll stick it on there and see just what I can do. Back here, these little tire, the wheels for, I guess, antennas. I don't know what the purpose of those were, but one was broke off, so I did get that glued on. Back here, they did use a Tamiya 1/25th scale Centurion, and they used a lot of track, and yes, mine is crooked, because I was gluing them on and they just kept sliding and sliding. Finally, once I got it, once it started to set, and it's like, it's on and I am good with it. So actually one side of it actually fell off, so I pretty much got all that on, and glued a few more Tamiya Centurion tracks on there. But anyway, that's it on that. You can see where they used a bunch of just, you know, crazy what they detailed with on the Battlestar. I got a little more to do on top. Basically needs to do a little dusting on it, but I want to probably leave it, gives it a little character, and flip it, and then we'll do the bottom side. We'll do another video on that. I wanted to do short videos on the refurbishing of the Battlestar Atlantis for just in case I forget what I did, and we can just do short videos at a time. And I'll show everyone. It's crazy, you know, what they used. And I don't know if I showed it on the last one, but you know, that's a monogram F-16, Tamiya 8 rads, turrets. I want to say it's a Hanomag. You know, a little half tracks, German half tracks, engines, Leopold. That's from a race car, which I actually bought one recently. That's actually the same kit. But anyway, B29, you know, it's just absolutely nuts, you know, what's on here. I mean, you can just sit here and look for days and you know, look at the what's on there and what they just glued on. But anyway, that's the quick version of it. So I'll do another one when we do it. Probably next weekend. I'll flip it over and we'll do a little bit of the bottom, a little bit of repair work, and then do a little bit of probably a little bit of painting just to tweak it out. Probably a little more shadowing, and then this will be ready to go. Probably I'll probably have to keep it till about October. I'll wait till the hobby store gets all settled in, and it should be ready to be up in the ceiling again for another probably 10 years. So that's what I got going on today. We are refurbishing the Battlestar Atlantis inside the art. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.